Why is innovation so exciting? What motivates us? What drives us to create a new or better way of doing things? Since the beginning of mankind, we have been inventors and innovators, coming up with new ideas and improving on old ideas. So where does this need to innovate come from? For answers, let's take a look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs and see if we can make sense of our need to innovate. For those of you that may not be familiar with his work, Abraham Maslow was a psychologist that developed a theory of escalating needs that form the shape of a pyramid. The theory is that until you satisfy needs lower on the pyramid, you cannot work on satisfying needs higher up. For instance, if you don't have water, you are worried about survival. This overshadows our need for love. How does this fit in with innovation? Well, think about our early ancestors. They were only armed with their hands, while predators had the advantage of weight, strength, speed, claws, and teeth. Our ancestors had the need to survive, the same as we do today, and luckily they had one advantage over predators: the ability to innovate. We had the human mind on our side. Learning how to use a stick as a club was an improvement over trying to defend ourselves with our hands. Then someone figured out how to attach rocks, then sharpen the rocks and reconfigure the club to be longer, to keep predators at a distance. The point is, each change was an innovation, a new way, a better way of meeting our needs. Bring in another reality that drives our need to innovate: other humans, and the concept of the competitive advantage. If only it were wild predators that threatened our survival, but this is not the case. Other clans or groups often present a variety of challenges. If another group has superior technology, it can threaten our lower order needs, but it can also spur collaboration. Our need to maintain a competitive advantage is one need not specifically addressed in Maslow's hierarchy. What about higher order needs? Up to this point, I have made it sound like all innovation is a result of wanting to survive. Instead, I want to now turn the focus on the innovator being driven by a higher purpose. Yes, the person that invented the spear was thinking about a better way to survive, but this innovation did not only benefit the individual, but the entire tribe. Because innovations can be spread, because innovations meet the needs of others, innovators are able to obtain higher levels on the pyramid. Innovators satisfy a need for achievement and belonging, and in some cases, one might even argue that innovation is the key that opens the door to the very top of the pyramid: self-actualization. Consider an inventor that finds a cure for cancer, potentially saving millions of lives. There are two things I want you to take away from this lecture. 1. Always remember that the underlying purpose of innovation is about fulfilling the needs of others. If you want to innovate, you have to figure out where your idea fits. What need or needs are you targeting? And 2, what is your competitive advantage? Why is your idea better than what is currently being used? We'll be discussing this further later in the course.